if you are better off without me, or if you need to leave me, even for a period of time or forever, because there is something you need to be or do and it doesn't involve me, if that is what is better for you, I will happily let you go. And there is obviously all kinds of sadness and like you want to be with the people that you love, but to find genuine joy, genuine happiness, and genuine peace in letting someone you truly love go when it is right for them, that is selfless. And that is how I define like, oh, I loved you. A sense of peace or a sense of joy or a sense just happiness for them. And if my expression doesn't soften on my face when I think about them and what they might be doing, achieving, feeling, and the fact that the world is getting to experience them and that they are experiencing the world, if that doesn't bring me happiness, I don't personally think that I loved them. And I think it's also very complicated because there are people that you can be in love with and that can really, really hurt you. And it's like, do I fucking feel joy when I think about you out there having fun? Well, no. But I don't know what that is. I think that love is so complicated. Humans are so complicated and you can feel a lot of different things. But for me, I think love is almost like beyond the realm of within the realm of what's normal, right? I'm not talking about people who are fucking abusive and crazy and hurtful. But if you love someone and you get hurt in a regular way, you know, and the relationship ends and it's sad and it's maybe a bit hurtful and it's whatever. But in the realm of normality, all that hurt aside, you still just feel peace and joy thinking of them out in the world being happy and safe. That to me is like yearning certification bullshit because, oh my God, I could talk about this all fucking day. And like being this kind of a lover girl, and it's so normally something I suppress about myself because I'm like, I sound crazy. I sound fucking crazy. Like, and also it's just like, shut up, you know? Like no one wants to hear about this. It's gonna make everybody puke and cry. And it's like, okay, sorry, I'll shut up. But like, he's really got me in the mood to be like owning of my yearnership because he validated me, I think. I was like, oh my God, I'm not crazy. And then seeing everyone say like that he's nice for saying those things and that he not calling him insane, I'm like, period. Maybe I'm not crazy either. Maybe I'm just, you know, an idiot and like a yearner, but it's fine. Hey, okay, it's fine. Anyway, enough of that. I just had to almost certify myself there for a sec. Because I've never heard, I've said this before, that one of the only places that I've seen the way that I feel love represented in like media was when I read the Song of Achilles. And again, like I'm a big reader, but I'm not a big fiction reader. So it's like, maybe there's better representations. Fuck, I don't know. It's like one of the only fiction books I've like ever read, or read in my adulthood. But the way that Patroclus, I never know, loves Achilles is, I resonate with that. Yeah. There's one part in the Song of Achilles where, well, there's two parts. I'll quote them now. It's like the way that his feet struck the earth, the way that his breaths left his lungs, some bullshit like that. And then it's like, I would know him blind. I would know him in death. And it's like, I feel you, Patroclus. And then also he says, and I've never been able to find this quote. It's like such a niche quote that it's not in like the best quote lists that are on the internet. 'Cause trust me, I've fucking looked. And I'm going to have to just reread the book to find it because also I typed in loads of keywords when I bought the book on Apple Books and I still couldn't find it. I think I've like massively misquoted it in my brain probably. But the point is, he says something to the effect of that every night after they go to war or they start whatever it is, like the fight that they go to at the end of the book, he says that every night Achilles comes back to the tent and that Achilles kind of becomes this like almost traumatized, like very, he's going through a scary experience. Patroclus is like kind of struggling with the whole thing. His boyfriend's out like genuinely murdering 1 million people a day and he's like, I don't know how I feel. And then he's in a tent and he's like, oh my God. And then Achilles comes back to the tent and Patroclus says something like, every night he gets to come back and I let him talk and tell me all the stories of the battle and he becomes Achilles again. Like he tells me the stories and then he softens and he becomes that Achilles that I know again. He becomes himself. Bitch, oh my fucking God. Like to be with someone and to love them through what it is they're going through and to like watch them become themselves and see them through whatever it is that they're experiencing in life and whatever's changing them and just, oh my God, bitch, I need to shut the fuck up. But it's like, oh, this kind of stuff feeds me. It's the blood in my veins is characters in fiction who yearn. Not that I believe that Somewhere I Turn Pretty is fiction by any means, and I will stand on that. But yeah, my point with all of this is, well, I don't have one. I never do. I'm just talking to talk, okay? What I wanted to talk about this week is actually dating, okay? Because I guess I've been thinking a lot about love and whether or not it is necessary to be in relationships and how I love as a person. Because genuinely, Conrad did kind of spiral me. Like, I know I'm kind of joking about... Actually, I'm not joking at all. Like, no one thinks I'm joking. I haven't laughed once. But it's like, I know that the whole yearner thing is like, I sound a bit insane. And people even accused Conrad of being a bit insane at one point in the series. They were like, he doesn't even know her anymore. What? How can he say he's in love with her? And I'm like, don't say that. Don't say that. Okay. I'm in love with people I haven't seen in 10 fucking years. And no one's going to take that from me. Okay. Anyways. What was my point? Oh, dating. So I was thinking about it. And I was thinking about how I am such a lover girl and such a yearner and just like love so much. And I love loving people. And however, it's a very rare experience for me. And when it does happen, it's very profound for me. And it's very special. And it's hard for me to even like anybody. Like, I just don't really fuck with anyone in that capacity. I'm so locked up and private, and I don't like people seeing my body. I don't like people seeing me. I don't like really having sex with anyone unless I'm in love with them, because to me, sex is nothing really without intimacy. I like having sex with someone because I like to see them having sex. I like to see that person being sexual. I don't like sex because it's sex. I like sex because someone that I like is in that experience. And I like to see it. Okay. Anyway, that was kind of disgusting. Sorry. Anyway, I'm so horny. Ovulating. Sorry. But no, I'm actually not ovulating, by the way. But regardless, I'm horny all the time, though. I hate sex. Horny all the time. 24/7. Sex. Always horny. And it's like my heart's horny. It's like I want to yearn. And when I don't have someone specific to yearn over, I saw a TikTok and it was like, my yearning is generalized right now. I know that feeling. Me too. I mean, I don't know who it is that I'm like wistfully longing for listening to my fucking sad music. I've been listening to a lot of, is it Tom Odell lately? I've been listening to the Don't Cry, Put Your Head on My Shoulder song. Oh my God. And I yearn, but for who? No one knows.